Hello everyone, I'm Nathaniel Hoover, aka Flashman85, aka Gemini Laser, and you've been listening to Mega Man X Towering Revolution by Washudoll from ocremix.org. Today I'm picking up where I left off yesterday with MaGMML Episode 0. If you are just joining us, I would highly recommend you go back and look at my videos for Make a Good Mega Man Level Contest 1 and 2, or, actually, hang on a second, move this down a little bit, or play the games for yourself, because this game is not going to make any sense at all unless you have a familiarity with MaGMML 1 and or 2. So, beg me to get used to using the Stomp Dash. If I have any reason to use the Stomp Dash, I will, but so far there haven't been any situations where I feel like, oh man, if only I could move suddenly faster. So, I will use abilities as they become relevant to me. I was having some trouble uploading the last video to YouTube. It's still processing after like more than an hour. It's at 0%, so I'm going to need to look into that. I'm going to be talking for just a little bit, so maybe let's go to another level, and then we'll circle back to Mega City. So we've got Twilight, Terrace, and we've got Kingdom Crisis. Any preferences, folks? Oh, I didn't go to the shop. Yeah, I know there's a problem with the uploading. So which one are we going to go to? Kingdom Crisis or Twilight Terrace? Kingdom Crisis or Bust. Alright, that's where we're going then. Also, let me know about the volume balance. Again, new computer. This is only the second time streaming on here. So, there we go. And you can probably hear it in my voice that I'm still a little rough from yesterday. So I may not be hitting the voice acting as hard. Right, I don't know how I thought that was going to pan out. Boy, everybody's favorite enemies. I do like how Sarara is basically everybody's least favorite, most overused enemies. Can I ride on top of you? No, I cannot. Oh, the Z-Phone, yes, thank you. I will do that. Oh, good, that's supposed to be 1287, okay. I'm assuming there are secret numbers hidden in here. Kingdom Crisis? Oh boy, that's one of the areas from the first festival. Tribute to something or other brothers, I don't know. But after the festival was over and done this, I left. I left. I think some robots went crazy and took it over. It's not like that place is used for racing now, so I don't think the government just didn't... so I think the government just didn't engage. Wow, too early for me to be reading. It's strange. Okay. Oh, just for the heck of it. Okay. Nope. Stop it. See, there's you happy now? There's your dash. I knew that looked secret. Haha. I'll find out phone numbers on my own. I'll play around with it more. Okay, so it doesn't look like I can climb up any of these. Bloom. Oh, no, actually, at the next chapter screen, I'll change costumes. I'll try and do one costume for every chapter. Also, I haven't been trying all of these pipes to see if I can go down them. I don't know why I keep wanting to... Well, I know why I keep wanting to wall jump, but I want... Wow, okay. I had other plans in mind for that, and I didn't do that right. So you can go, and you can go, and then... That's not bad. I like that. 3 bolts. Wow, okay. Let's just give up on this and come back with more health. Just gotta be more patient. Little architectural oddity, I can't fit. It confuses me. Okay, I was gonna try and pick it up. That's clever. Good. Stop it. Okay, so it does not appear that I can jump on it, but I... Wait! Ah! You know what? I feel like maybe there's a secret up there. No. I don't know what I was thinking of. Couldn't even have the decency to bump that one up. Okay, so that... These are good so far, and these feel like very traditional Mega Man. Oh, didn't quite. Helps if the jump button functions when I expect it to. I've made a mistake. I'm like, I'll just lure him off the screen. I'm like, wait, there's no room to maneuver in here. Oh no. Oh well. Well, fine then. Oh yes, Hammer Joes. Of all of the Joes that have any kind of shielding, I will take Hammer Joes over the others. Go. That works. Woo! Well, that one just died. That was unexpected. I like this sort of, like, raining, pelting them with death. I have been using the cutter chip, but my general thing with special weapons is I don't use them right away most of the time, as much as I do enjoy using them. thought that might be more effective for some reason. But I like to try everything Buster only first, just to get a feel for it, unless I really, really dislike the challenge or I'm having a lot of trouble with it. Whoa! That was not expected. Whoops! Oh, I'm such a thwimp. And I appreciate the tiny little extra lift that he does when he's in the air to further telegraph his drop. Why do you have another phase? Okay, so obviously that's not working. Seriously, what? Okay. I'm a little over bosses turning invincible as a final phase, and then you just need to wait for them to die. Okay, so that one's done. Let's see. Oh, and that has a silver crown from the look of it, because I presumably missed a secret. Yeah. Okay, so that's what those little doodads are officially at the bottom. They are indicators of which CDs I've picked up. And I'll circle back at the end once I've got all of my different abilities, just in case there's something specific that I need. So let's Twilight Terrace this. I figured there was one pipe I could go down. I didn't test every single one. Oh yeah, I saw... I saw a mock-up of these in chat at one point. Oops! Did not mean to hit jump again. And I was hoping it might re-click me in, but I think it's probably smarter that it doesn't. Bum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. So I may not be as talkative this time either. I am intentionally... So, I think part of the problem I had recording uploading the last video to YouTube, or that I'm currently having, rather, is that the file size was really big because I bumped it up to a higher recording quality than I usually do, and also the video was very long, so I've bumped it down to a lower recording quality, but still should be perfectly fine. I did a test recording and it looked just nice. But I'm also going to deliberately doing this with lunchtime in mind, of breaking for lunch in another, hour or so, something like that, to make sure that this video is not as long. I like these enemies. I was not as fond of them in Hornet Man stage, but I don't really like Hornet Man stage much to begin with, but I think they have a lot of potential. Ow. Wow! What is that all about? like that. That's different. Oh, yeah. I've seen this gimmick. And it's a good gimmick. I like it. Just in case. Perhaps you are harboring secrets. Interesting. I like that. Bah! Do I ever get a double jump? I keep feeling like I want a double jump. I really feel like... Oh, right, go in the other direction here. Okay. Got confused. But yeah, I'm keeping myself hungry so that I don't record too long, and so when I get hungry, I either get really irritable or really withdrawn. And today looks like it's going the withdrawn route. Well, it accomplished my goal, but it was not a very elegant accomplishment. Somebody feed Flash. I did try that. It looked like it might be a ladder. Did not seem to be. Whoa. Oh, okay, okay. So it's at the level that you're at. Got it, got it. Well, now that I'm trying to be careful, my wife just dropped me an Oreo. Thank you. Oh, the database CDs. Yeah, so many things I need to eat an Oreo and talk about at the same time. Hang on. I like this boss in concept, but I can't fight it quite quickly enough, as much as I'd like. Alright, let's disable this now. Oh! Did that wrong. Smart, I like that. Yeah, a lot of good use, a lot of clever use of this, gimmick. Oh boy. Hidey howdy. So should I not have gone this way? And there I was trying to jump off the ladder and I jumped up the ladder because I'm just totally not used to that. I'm just gonna tank the damage. Because that seems to be... Yeah, I'm not liking these ladder setups here. So I'm not actually clear which way to the secret CD. I'm sure one of these goes to a CD, but I'm assuming it's the mini-boss. It is a secret path. Okay, so I'll go back to the other one. Yeah, I've been finding the designers who add a little, like, CD or token or whatever icon to the background, when it's not immediately clear which way is more secret to get to. Ugh! These ladders and the directional aiming. Okay. See, I'm concerned because I hear a blip and I don't know. Okay, this is good, because this is giving me sort of the fun kind of stress anxiety that I get toward the end of an official Mega Man level, where I'm like, oh man, one false move and it's all over. I know, I almost would have gone for them, but I'm like, nah, I'm probably close to a checkpoint and I'll get more bolts later. I haven't even looked at the shop to see what I'm saving up for, if it's worth sacrificing myself. Yeah, part of the reason I'm not a fan of Hornet Man is because of the fight with Hornet Man. Just do not enjoy this attack pattern. If I had a charge shot, different story, it would be better. But Honey Woman having a very similar pattern. Hurrah! Okay. So now let's go back to Mega City. I think my voice is okay enough for cutscenes now. Although, wait, should I be exploring? There's lots of CDs in here. Should I be exploring this more thoroughly now? So we talk to you all, unless you have new dialogue, which is entirely possible.
Well, you may not use us for much nowadays, but at least I've got that combat training sim over there to keep me busy. So bored, stupid energy elements. Oh, look at me, I gotta mess around with reality instead of just sending your amazing warrior units. Nya, nya, nya.
Reg-eye.
Pam for items! Pam for items!
Okay. E-tanks, great, could use those. W-tanks. M-tanks. Okay. Oh, I see, so I need to buy these costumes. Got it. What's this? Stealthy and cool and stuff. That looks super useful. And I'm almost there, so I may save up for that. This one always throws me off, so it's a nicety if it ever happens to kick in for me. It's not one that I can rely on, because I'm just not trained to play that way, even after MaGMML 2. Okay, good, and I like that that's tying in with the X series too. Yes, that one I like a great deal. I'm gonna save up. That's what I'm gonna do.
I
I may not be one to judge, but you look like you need some help. That teleporter over there may provide you with a bit more combat experience. I hate arenas. Okay, so I'm not going to do this yet, because I feel like I should wait until I have more abilities and skills before taking on any kind of arena. So, off to Mega City we go. Oh, I can access... That's right, I was supposed to do that. Supposed to check out the CDs. So, and hitting shoot. Oh, that's how you access all this stuff down here. Cool. So I can call people. Let's see what Wily has to say. 1287. Oh, it automatically dials. I don't need to manually do it. You're not anywhere right now. You stop loitering around and go somewhere. Maybe I can help you. Okay. So... Got it. Okay, good to know. And that's the settings menu, yep. Oh, I didn't check, but the audio balance is still okay, yeah. 0! Once a prototype for Dr. Wily's ultimate robot, he was damaged beyond repair years ago and hastily converted into a decoy robot to cover Wily's escape, despite his grotesque. Ah! Appearance. He is rather intelligent and well-versed. His power and combat skill was originally very low, but he has since been upgraded with a saber and burst weapon to make him a stronger force to be reckoned with. But does he truly know what he's fighting for? Wow, I cannot see that red cursor. I mean, I technically can, but I think if it were blinking, or if it were slightly farther away, like if the middle barrier between the CDs and the CD information were nudged to the right just a little bit, then the edges wouldn't be right up against the sides of the barrier walls here, which to my eyes at least look like the same color, so the brackets really blend in here. Upgraded with Sophie Hyde's drive system, Zero can use special chips that alter the properties of his weapons. With them, his weapons can be charged with fire, ice, electricity, a strong cutting field, and even experimental psychokinetic energy. Beyond upgrading his arsenal, Zero can also use the drive system itself as a weapon, with each chip altering the system's output drastically. However, each chip can only be used for a limited time and cannot be used again without a special recharge. Better make each use count then. MaGMML, the world-famous hero hailing from Mega City, which, in fact, was renamed in his honor. As the story goes, after the nefarious Dr. Wily took control of his rival Dr. Light's original 6 robot masters, his humble house robot, Rock, volunteered to be converted into the battle robot, the super fighting robot, Mega Man, to save the day. Since then, he's gone on dozens of world-saving adventures armed with his trusty Mega Buster and variable weapons system. Recently, Mega City has begun to hold festivals in his honor, and the next one is rumored to use cutting-edge simulation technology. Phazon, I did 2 more levels, and poked around Wily's barrier, whatever. And now I'm just looking through the CD database, evidently. Reggae, even mad scientists get lonely within their castles and factories, and, one such day, Dr. Wily felt especially lonely. He's nothing if not a problem solver, however, and so he built Reggae as a loyal pet and companion in his never-ending quest to rule the world. He may not be as cute as smaller birds, are you talking about Wily or Reggae, or as friendly as a dog or a cat, again, but Wily wouldn't dream of scrapping his precious Reggae, even if he's noisy and loves laughing at his master's many blunders. I do like that the color changes on the ones that you've read. Air Capsule. I have not encountered Air Capsule in this game. Is this in this game, or are we just referencing other MaGMML stuff? Originally one of Dr. Wily's old UFOs, Airman customized it. Oh, it's the British customized it, and upped its combat prowess, turning it into his own personal flying machine. Dubbing it the Air Capsule, Airman was content to simply use it for joyrides and scaring birds in flight, until Dr. Wily ordered him to use it to hold off Mega Man's approach through his castle. It possesses a modified version of its creator's air shooter, as well as Gyro Man's gyro attack, a sweeping laser turret, and standard energy shots. While it was destroyed in its battle with Mega Man, Airman is said to be working on a new and improved model from the ground up. Wily Machine Trophy! The latest in a long line of Wily machines, Dr. Wily modeled this one after a trophy to symbolize more British spellings. Its status as his greatest one yet, knowing Mega Man would bring all the stolen energy elements directly to him, he built the machine to use them as a power source, greatly increasing its strength. In addition to built-in missile launchers and energy weapons, the machine has a guided boomerang shaped like a handle, and even copies of Mega Man's own special weapons. Wily's UFO lies within the machine as both an escape capsule and last resort, and is capable of cut my ship in 2 pieces, this is my last resort, and is capable of harnessing the elements if the machine itself should somehow fall. Okay, yes, so we are delving into other MaGMML characters. Sharif Man. He was originally built to perform in robot westerns and was so popular that he earned one lead role after another. Over time, however, he desired to truly be a noble, respected sheriff rather than merely playing one in film and TV. To that end, he modified himself to use a shield shaped like 4 giant badges and left to walk the earth, stopping criminals wherever he could. His years of playing the good guy has made him a genuinely kind-hearted and brave robot, but also one that's old-fashioned and often unintentionally corny, like me. While he's mostly left the acting business, he will still give autographs to fans and even appear in the occasional film or 2. Cool. Tornado Man was built to delay the formation of storms and was stationed at a tropical weather regulation station. Under the robot expiration date law, his period of use eventually expired and he was to be destroyed, but he was reprogrammed by Dr. Wily and went rogue beforehand. When Mega Man destroyed him, he was technically scrapped by law, allowing Dr. Light to rebuild him afterwards. Ah, clever. Though he continues his job, he still makes time in his schedule to attend Splash Woman's karaoke sessions. Supposedly, he listens to a playlist of her covers while on duty. How many more of these do we have? So many. So many. Okay. I'll read this one and then I'll circle back to the others at some other point. Srara Up and Down, an easily angered and eccentric Up and Down. They become good friends with Srara Shield Attacker, but they frequently bicker over the smallest things. While they don't really understand the true extent of Srara Met's plans, they follow along enthusiastically due to their own fascination with the energy elements, on top of their friendship with Shield Attacker. Okie dokie. So, yes, now to Mega City. Kill the balloons! Kill the balloons! Yes. Yes, I killed the balloons. Almost, wow. Surely something good will happen if you destroy everyone's fun. Or not. Well, I blew it. Here, let me re-blow up those balloons, unless there's no reason to be blowing up balloons, but, you know, I assume there must be. Although that's open now. Was that open before?
Welcome to the Mega City Museum of Robotics History. From the introduction of robot masters to the rise of simulations, learn about the rich history of the backbone of modern society here.
I like this. And this art looks really good, too. Definitely looks like statues.
The modern robotics known today were jump-started via initiatives to improve industrial efficiency. In the era of 1960X, robots were primitive and gimmicky, but starting around 2000X, more advanced robots entered production and revolutionized the construction industry. Much of the AI advancements initially came in the form of military projects. Government funding pumped much of the money and engineering work into improvements in AI for combat use. In fact, the prototype of the future Robot Master line Blues was funded through a military grant.
You're not a statue.
I'm impressed the sculptures were able to capture my striking elegance so perfectly. Oh, but I can't see them possibly salvaging your unsightly visage. The turning point came in the year 2000X. The renowned roboticist Dr. Thomas Light unveiled his Robot Master line. Introducing an unprecedented leap in AI quality to the world. Unfortunately, his former colleague, Dr. Albert W. Wily, fueled by jealousy, hijacked the robot masters and let them loose onto the world. Fortunately, Dr. Light's surrogate son, Rock, volunteered to be converted into a battle robot, and so MaGMML was born. MaGMML engaged with Dr. Wily and his new robot army and put a stop to his plans of world domination. However, this was far from the end of their tales. Dr. Wily escaped from prison and ever since has menaced the world with repeated attacks. Fortunately, MaGMML has risen to become the champion of Mega City and the entire world by defeating Dr. Wily among other adversaries time and time again, and 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 again. And again. And again!
Oh, sure, stick a bunch of statues up and people flock to this museum, but I build a museum with genuine weapons all throughout history and no one even visits it! Ever. Oh gosh. Integrated circuit, IC chips, the electronic devices showcased here form the core of our Robot Master's personality. If the IC chip is preserved, the Robot Master can be revived, with the only cost being the materials needed to rebuild them, which in the modern age is hardly any. As such, extra care is taken in dangerous situations to not damage the IC chip and minimize the damage caused by Dr. Wily or other forces. Oh, you! Nice to see you in here. In today's world, MaGMML has essentially become a real-life superhero with assistance from his friends and family, of course. Besides Dr. Wily, MaGMML has faced several other adversaries with their own goals, including the Emerald Spears. Good, we're digging into the comics now. An anti-robotics terrorist organization and several extraterrestrial threats such as the Star Droids and the supercomputer Ramun. The presence of these extraterrestrial threats still baffles scientists to this day. So much talking in text. Unfortunately, for many years, it's good text though, the Robot Masters were met with intense skepticism, especially given their frequent use for combat under Dr. Wily, even after showing their true potential in helping the world recover from disasters such as the Ramun blackout. Several laws were passed to keep Robot Masters in check, including an expiration date law and a mandatory deactivation order for any Robot Master not serving a practical purpose. The Robot Museum was founded by the Light family as a way to prevent said impractical Robot Masters from being scrapped. Yeah, I'm loving these statues. So much history on display, the continuity makes me happy. A long battle ensued to repeal these laws and allow robots to live in society. It took continued attacks and protests at the Robot Museum, Dr. Wily weaponizing the law to turn Robot Masters to his side, and a highly publicized revolt led by the rogue Robot Justice Man to finally put an end to these laws. Since then, the Robot Museum has been remodeled and all of the Robot Masters held inside were reactivated. Man, it's weird to see yourself as a statue, but also awesome. I and all my friends were part of history. Wait, hold on, did they mess up Splash Woman's nose? This is a glorious statue. Metals, or Mets for short, have become one of the most popular robot models, and their simple yet cute design has endured throughout several decades. Yeah, cause of death, vocal cords exploded, you got it. Also, a standing apology to France for last time. Their simplistic design and specifications allow them to be adapted for a large number of tasks, including for construction, surveillance, and even combat. However, their true success has been a mascot for the company that patented the design. Some say more Met merchandise has been produced than actual Met robots. Also, apologies for Canada for the Canadian accent I'm doing right now. Throughout the years, it's not Canadian, a massive array of tools to be used by robots have been invented as well. E-tanks have been an enduring and popular energy restoring package, even as more reusable sources such as sub-tanks have emerged. The energy balancer has also been integral in filtering out energy production by robots on a daily basis, preventing unnecessary harm to the environment. The wonders of modern technology. If only my gravity powers had any practical use, so I could be in the museum too. Oh well, maybe one day. I very rarely remember what voices I've given to what Robot Masters, it's just whatever strikes me in the moment. If any of these voices are really bothering you, please let me know. Just in good fun and to try and keep things fresh and interesting.
What could be next for the history of robotics? While some, including Dr. Light himself, had shown interest in creating truly living robots, the focus in modern times has shifted to simulation technology as a new, versatile tool to improve the quality of life. The technology is still developing, yet it has already seen widespread use for efficient testing, communication, and even entertainment purposes. A sort of cyberspace has begun to form from the connection and constant use of the simulations. You mean like Battle Network? Canonically Finnish robots. Ooh, I hope. Yes, this is totally my cheesy Russian accent. Or at least one variant of it. Mega Man! Mega Man! I've seen him before. Was I really in the presence of a hero? I wasted an opportunity. I was not strong enough. Oh no. It's a mystery voice that I'm going to be committed to forever. Excuse me, you're the robot that chased off Thrala, correct? I suppose. Who's there? Agent Krantz, yes, hooray, from the comics. Federal Agent Rosalind Krantz. Would you mind coming with us for some questioning? Guess that's the voice we're doing now. Questioning? If this goes poorly, I can escape, but maybe this will provide me with answers. Yes, I will come. Great, follow me. But there's more stuff to do. I have balloons to bomb. Yes, we talked to you already. Almost. Wait, that's the exit. Don't go any farther that way. There are presumably no balloons in Tier 6. Now, I did see the chateau last time. I don't know if you were here. Do the balloons before I forget about them. I like that stuff's still being built. That's cool. Okay, back to the start. Something new in the pub? Okay. There isn't anything to get from the balloons. Well, boo. What's up with people sometimes? I walk into the forest and everyone's giving me all these funny looks. I don't look that weird.
Oh, take a gander at these. They're excellent, aren't they? Lampposts in my honor. Maybe not the best way to be honored, but I'll take it.
Hey, no loitering, but we've got a job to do here. Question is, where am I going to find enough knives and needles for all those dummies? Oh, I finally got what I wanted! The train station's gonna be a tear! Yeah! That was awful. Oh boy.
Somebody told me you get something really cool if you pop all of the balloons, but when the festival organizers caught me doing that, they gave me the scolding of a lifetime, so I'm doing it in secret.
Oh gosh, okay. So... do I keep going left? I'll keep going left. Boop. I knew that the festival was supposed to show off new technology and all, but I don't know about you. Ouch. I hear there's a party place nearby that uses Robot Master weapons for something. Ooh, I hope my drill bombs are there to make quick big booms. Okay. Now that they're extending this festival, I'll finally be able to run the arcade-style booth I've always wanted to run! Woohoo! Yeep. Yeep. I'm still blowing up the balloons anyhow. I don't care what you say. I'm here now, bright and early. Soon enough, there should be droves of people asking for my autograph. Oh hey, it's you! How's the chip recovery going? Neither of these are an answer to your question. Looks like you're missing Flame, Icicle, Zap, Psycho, I think that's it. Me? I've been working on a new type of simulation, actually. One that can read your memories, but, it's a bit buggy. We have people leaving the chat. That's okay. I don't blame you.
I hate tourist repellent duty. Can't they read the sign? And it was only supposed to take 24 hours, too. But look at me now.
Notice, Light Labs is currently closed to the public. The family is currently involved in the simulation testing for the next festival. Apologies for the inconvenience.
That was my attempt at the Ruby Spears voice, yes. Vesper Woman. Not Honey Woman.
Huh? We fought somewhere? No we didn't. That was actually Honey Woman. My cheap, totally real, swear on my mom, identical knockoff. You gotta believe me. Your accusations sting my poor little heart. I don't get it. Why does the festival layout call for a giant rainbow bridge to space? Do we need to set up an oxygen dome too? What about repressurization?
Okay. Okay. So much voice, so much talkie-talkie, so much throat go. Kerplu. Okay, what is new? Are you new? Yes, let me choose the other one. Oh no, I said I am new here before. Hi, I'm Nightman, proud owner of Chateau Shubbity-Bub. After many years, I finally started a business here in Mega City. I'm hoping the upcoming festival will bring some more life to here. Meow.
Yar! You look like a matey with a phone. I can tell with me one eye. You should tune in to me pirate radio station with exclusive pirate certified tips. Sorry, matey, but you don't have a choice. Har har har! I've already registered me number.
Got Pirate Man's number? Alright, let's hear your radio station.
The air right now.
I think we have an error on the screen.
I'm relocating after me last ship sank for reasons. Blump blump blump, that simpering submarine dive man, I'm here. Got it?
Okay, now let's try that without the menu over top.
Sorry, matey, I ain't on. Don't tell me the rousers or...
There we go. Now I've said all of his dialogue. Anybody else down here? No? Okay. So we'll keep coming back. I'm sure there's going to be so much bonus stuff in here that I miss. Whoops! I kind of want, like, a clearly defined exit sign at the edge, so I know for a fact that I'm going to be leaving this area. So before I go in here, let's tell Dr. Wily we're going in for a job interview.
Mega City? You're passing through there again, are you? Well, again, just try not to make a scene. They shouldn't be onto you, but just in case they are, just pull something out the smoke bomb. Just pull, oh wow, pull out the smoke bomb or something before I get to me. That's one of my old standby tactics.
Oh, brother, you actually got that freako to come in here. I'm telling you, Rose.
Ah, come on, Gil. I think this could work out. Let's see what's going on here. Anyway, first of all, who are you?
I'm named Zero. I woke recently. I do not know who built me. Wait, you do, don't you? I've just been wandering the earth, seeking a purpose.
This guy's getting on my nerves already. Rose, any readings?
I told you already. No Wily signals or anything. Systems seem mostly broken, besides the bare minimum functions. Oh, he's pretending! Well, I was fooled, but then again I roll poorly in my sense motive checks.
Either way, we called you in to ask you about the whole Terrace situation. Do you know anything about them?
No, I wandered here and run into them at what I suppose was the right moment. They seem foolish.
That's one way to describe them.
Yeah, but as you can probably tell, they've been a huge problem lately. Sabotaging stuff, stealing energy elements, harassing people, they're basically acting like a gang. But, well, the government wants, walking during a cutscene, that's crazy. Wants the festival opening to run smoothly, so we have to find some way of dealing with them. And if we get someone like Mega Man to take care of it, it'd end up publicized. We want to keep this situation under wraps as much as possible. And since you're new, you seem like the perfect candidate.
So, you're suggesting that I chase after Srara and stop the rampage? Yep, track them down and find some way to bring them to us. And stand in for Mega Man, being a hero. It's really challenging to switch back and forth between these accents. This is it, my purpose. I can be a hero just like Mega Man, a brand new warrior bursting out of the shadows. Nimble, dashing, cunning. I will prove my worth, and Mega Man will see me in action. We can finally truly meet. Look at what you did, Rose. Got him riled up. Haha, I mean, given Mega Man's heroics, I'm not really surprised they're like this. A lot of people look up to him nowadays, otherwise we wouldn't be throwing these festivals. I'm guessing that you're accepting our offer? Absolutely! This is an opportunity I cannot refuse. Alright, and, and well, since I know you're excited, but keep this on the down low as much as you can. Of course, I will bide my time. And you said Srara was after energy elements, correct? That will be my lead, then. Cool, let's make sure to exchange some contact info. Oh boy, I'm getting everybody's number. I will be off then, thank you! I wonder if Zero accidentally butt dials them when doing the stomp move. Robots these days. Okay. Wow, a lot to take in here. Okay, so, figure another 2-3 stages, something like that, and then call it. I may technically work for Dr. Wily, but that does not mean I cannot be a hero. His orders are to retrieve the energy elements, and that lines up excellently with this mission. I will act now and ponder this more later. Ringy dingy. Hey, is this Zero's number? Oh, hello, Dr. Hyde. It is. How did you get my number? I saw you pass by through the city. I thought, yeah, that's actually what was written there, and got your number from Agent Krantz, actually. But I wanted to tell you that I was able to pinpoint some coordinates. I don't think the Srara is very good at covering their tracks, so I was able to mark 4 locations where they probably went carrying the remaining chips. I'll send the coordinates to you now. Boop-a-doop-boop. Boop-a-doop-boop. Boodly-boop. Oh, Pepsi. Thank you! This provides me with the direction I required. You're welcome. If you want to talk to me about the chips or anything, just give me a call. Good luck. Do you know how to make Danishes? Alright. So, nothing else to go back for. I still need a couple more bolts before I can get my swanky upgrades. So, Scorched Factory, the Red Woods, Force Facility, Frosty Fields. I'm liking all of this. Oh, I'm getting sucked in by the whale! Oh. Delicious. Okay, I'm gonna get the Redwoods out of the way first. What a background. Wow, cool. I don't recognize what game this is from. I'm assuming it was pulled from a Sega Genesis game of some kind, but he's good. It's kind of fascinating to me how much overlap there is with the asset selections for... Whoops. Where I belong. With the asset selections for these levels that, you know, we've only had a handful, but there's been a lot that everybody's like, I want to do this asset, and then everybody else is like, yeah, I want to do this asset. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, because you get used to them and everybody's using them in sufficiently different ways. But, just interesting to me. Aha! Why did I go look... I 100% seriously thought I was going to find Rush Coil on the menu. What? Merp. There we go. Whoops. Back to Z-Chip. Wow, you're giving me arrows so I know which way you're going. That's impressive. This is good. Oh, gosh, wow, okay. Whoops. I think part of the reason and I don't think it's as bad this time as it was yesterday, but I think one of the reasons why this feels a little more exhausting to play is how slowly the bullets move, that I expect combat will be resolved a lot faster than it actually is, and there's more button mashing for me, I think, because I'm not using the charge shot. Nice. Oh, extra nice. Ah, I like that a lot. Whoops. I'm being commanded to eat. Okay, well, my wife just throws open the door, tosses an Oreo at my mousepad. I know. Oh, hang on. So I'm moving the controller around all over the place. Oh dear. Ah, not quite. My door's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet, something like that, from the mouse. Good checkpoint placement. Well, that sort of kind of worked. I wasn't sure if that was, if that tree was in front, or if that was a sneakily disguised pit. Oh boy. It's nice to see one of these without the context of the Hanoverian, however you pronounce that. The only problem with the arrows, though, is that they do kind of take you out of the moment. Whoa, that is not how that was supposed to pan out at all. And my invincibility frames were not as long as I thought they were going to be. Yeah, I'm really liking this one. I'm kind of liking the understated atmosphere as well. Well, let's try this one. Oh, yes, actually, that was a sneaky bottomless pit because the mouse wheel was telegraphing that it was a pit because it was not going over that. So I'm totally okay with that. Plus, you've seen the, the trees enough to know that they're not solid. So it's sneaky, but it's not completely evil. Or actually, it's evil, but it's not cruel. Is this a platform? Yes, it is. Good. Good, yes. I'm not even aware that there's roots. I'm just doing what stages look interesting to me, or that I want to get out of the way because they look less interesting. Of course, there's only so much you can tell from a name and the general overworld location. this level is pitched at just the right difficulty for me. And I am really appreciating the creativity here. And this is all very intuitive. I was able to do that on my first try. Although I don't know that this music fits with the rest of the aesthetics of this level. Did I actually do that no damage? That's exciting. Okay. Oh yeah, Mega Man Recharge, last I checked, like a month or two ago, is still in development. Development is very slow. Force Facility, Vertical Vine Venture, Frosty Fields. Okay. I think I understand now. So now that I'm actually looking at the map as a map, and not looking at it as a series of unrelated locations, I'm starting to see what you mean about paths. So it looks like if I follow all of this stuff up on here, this particular color and this, I'll have one path, and then this looks like it's a different middle path, and then the snow down here looks like yet another path. Okay. This makes more sense now. Don't recommend going back and forth between paths. Alright, so we'll keep going with this. Is everything okay there, Pyro? I didn't see what happened in chat. Vertical Vine Venture, Big Fish. Oh, let's go back to the shop. I personally have no problem with people asking a couple of questions. I mean, if anyone in chat was being disruptive, that's a different story. Pay up for items! Pay up for items! Hey! Okay. So, let's do this energy saver. Oh! Well, I guess I didn't get nearly enough bolts yet. We'll come back later. Phone. So let's see what you all have to say. Using the Z-Buster, I see. The Z-Buster seems to be similar to older models in the Mega Buster. Honestly, I would recommend switching to another weapon if you can, and have a lot of good options. You have a lot of options, and it's not that good. I would think not. Why, aren't you going to need more than a little Buster? Even if you are facing your opponent in close quarters combat, at times a Buster works better than a Saber. Additionally, with the Saber at my side, I can switch over when the situation calls for it in an instant. I see. That Buster's a little different than the original, though. Seems as though someone intended to upgrade it. It is more than a little. First of all, the feeding ramp has been lengthened ever so slightly. That way more shots can be restored inside before requiring a reload. The slide has been upgraded with a curving mechanism. This allows the lips to aim slightly up and down without it jamming. The joint mechanism has been reinforced to dig into the mouth. This allows me to shoot while dashing. The normal launch mechanism has been revamped with a slower variant for precise aiming. Finally, they eliminated the charge function for improved trigger speed. This is a tool for pros. Whoever did this is a professional, no doubt. Well, I'll be darned, that's some Buster. Indeed, I have never used such a fine weapon in my life. Didn't you only come online within the past month? That does not make me incorrect. Where are you? McWily's? Oh, sweet, let me know if they still have the $5 lunch. Nailed it. What was that? Nothing. Arr, mateys, today I have an important announcement. There's a brave matey named Zero, who's currently fighting a quartet of no good landlubbers up to mischief, and he needs your help to stop him.
How can you help? By sending me your credit card number as well as the expiry date and 3 small numbers on the back. You better act fast. Without your aid, that goblin boy may not be able to stop Ragnarok from hitting the planet. Okay, I cannot do any more voices today. I can barely do my own voice at this point. Just hearing my own voice here, I'm like, I'm Batman, Stuntman. That thick pillar of wall looked like it was almost actually a wall there. So we have the Elecman electricity beams here, repurposed from a little bit. Wait, I know this music. Wait. I could have butt slid through there. That's what I should have done. It's fascinating how much overlap there is with the gimmicks here. It's Castlevania, but it's not clicking with me which Castlevania. 3 maybe? Well, I know they reuse a lot of their music in the Castlevania games. It's funny, I originally avoided the Castlevania games because I'm like not into horror, not into like the cult and undead and stuff like that. So just thematically, Castlevania wasn't really my style. But I found that I really enjoy the gameplay, like more the later games, the really stiff earlier ones. I'm not as fond of. But like I enjoyed Harmony of Dissonance and Aria of Donuts, and really liked Rondo of Blood. That's easily my favorite one in the series, because that one is a good harmony between the stiff old style and the fluid Metroidvania style. And I love that it's a completely different game, whether you're playing as Richter or Maria, and Maria was the direct inspiration for Kalinka in Ojo's. Wait, it registered with me as soon as he did that. I'm like, wait, I know what this gimmick is, and I've just fallen into a trap. I was trying to get off the ladder, and I was trying to dash over there. I knew exactly where they were, I just couldn't maneuver myself around them that time. I think Rondo is generally, considered to be the best in the series, so my opinion is not necessarily a unique one. Ow. But yeah, I got on a Konami kick several years ago, when I started looking at the Wii Virtual Console, and all the games from other systems I never owned that they had to offer. Yeah, this whole jumping thing really throws me off. I'll get used to it eventually. But yeah, I got into Gradius 2 because I had played the original Gradius for the NES was one of the first 3 NES games I owned, along with Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt and Crystalis, and played that a lot and enjoyed it, and just never got into the rest of the series because I didn't see any of the games on any consoles I had, and I'm like, wait a second, I have access to so many games now, thanks to the Virtual Console and WiiWare, and so I went and systematically got every Castlevania, and let me actually look at what the pattern is there. Every Gradius game I could think of, then I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll try out Castlevania and give that another shot. And I'm glad I did. I also like Symphony of the Night, though I'm not as in love with it as most other people are, because it's less platformery and more combat. Because if you take out all of the enemies, the level designs actually aren't all that interesting. But it's still a very engaging game because the enemy encounters are very involved. And the atmosphere is just amazing.
fantastic soundtrack. That's one that I listen to on like 30-minute loops. Oh, you have a bone to pick with me, do you? Ho ho ho. Get out. So I like that this pattern isn't terribly tricky, but it is ramping up a little bit, and I'm just bad. If I had been a little faster on the draw, I probably could have stomped from there and gotten myself out of that situation. I know I can only hit it in the nose, but I was wondering if you could hit it in the tail, because sometimes with bosses like this you can. But let's see if this does anything more. Nope. It seems to be relatively useful. That just blew up. Yeah, this boss is perfectly fair, perfectly fine. I'm just bad at fighting it. What's also really interesting to me about this game is the sheer number of direct crossovers to other games. Not just kind of inspired by, and not just like a fusion with Mega Man stuff, but it's like straight up, we're gonna play Mario now. That's just very interesting to me. Let's see, oh yes, let me go buy my thing. And I think I'll probably do that level and then break for lunch. I think that's how I'm gonna do. And then I'll get back to streaming again. Well, let's see. Maybe today, later, probably not. Probably do one day at a time. So let's get the energy saver. Yes, big fan. And I can technically buy another one of these, but I'll keep saving up for other stuff. So, oh yes, that's much better. Good. Although, I will look in the CD database just a little more, look at a couple more, in my normal speaking voice, because that I can still muster. Yam Man, originally created for the first annual robot tournament, Yam Man is a fierce robot master originating from Japan who, ever since the end of the Mr. X incident, has been attempting to establish large training facilities to make the general public stronger. He has taken Tomahawk Man under his wing as his apprentice, and together, their latest project has proven their greatest success yet, with an official dojo being under construction for the second festival. Genesis Unit, a trio of elite robots Dr. Wily developed after receiving inspiration from an ancient folktale. The Genesis Unit is like the 32X and the, all of those add-ons from Sega, right? Folktale. The rowdy, immature Buster Rod G leads the group, the intelligent Mega Water S comes up with plans and strategies, and the carefree, easily flattered Hyperstorm H acts as a powerful enforcer. Wily created them as a special task force, but all three were completely destroyed on their first assignment, the takeover of the Kronos Institute. Since then, they have been rebuilt with new cognitive circuits. One more and then I gotta give my throat a break. Well, I guess I'm going to be talking the whole time, but still. Thwomp Man, the leader of a strange group of robots built for one of the attractions in the first festival. After its conclusion, they somehow took over the entire area with very little resistance, and no one has thought to call pest control yet. It's unknown why the leader attaches itself to a replica of Concrete Man's body. It may have simply stolen a leftover costume lost in the so-called chaos. Okay. Yeah, I'll hold off on reading more of the CDs until I've made more progress, because it does seem like there's spoiler potential here. Whoa! Hang on. It's the gnats from Super Mario World, which I love. Ow. Have I seen caves? Do you mean, like... Whoops. Like caves? Caves the concept? Ow. Okay, so you're pure decoration. Right, I can't attack while dashing. Oh! Not expected. Ow. Ooh. Pretty stuff hanging out behind there. Nope, nothing over there. Thought that might be a secret. Oh, they can be snipped. Clever. I'm gonna start doing this. Not actually the biggest fan of those enemies. Ow. Because I have so much more weapon energy now, I can afford to fire this all the time. Whoops. Oh! Well, that's a bad time to find that out. I mean, I saw the scissors could snip it, it didn't register with me that, I think of the Z-Saber as like an energy saver and not scissors, but the function makes sense. And you totally did that on purpose, too. That was not just some coincidental, oops, I made a bad. I bet people were specifically lured into doing that. Which is evil. But I'm kind of okay with it, though. That looks suspicious. But I can't think of anything I can do with it at the moment, so... I like that they react to you standing on them. Right, can't. Hopefully something will... Oh, interesting. Hopefully something will eventually let me attack and cut at the same time. attack and cut at the same time. Move, dash, and cut. Nothing in there? I mean, presumably the boss door is let's go somewhere else, so... Let's switch to something safer, huh? Yeah, could not dash in time. That's not worth it. Oops. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was just way too soon. Swing. No. I'm also having difficulty judging where the edge of the platform is. Okay, fine. This is interesting. Can I get this high enough? Nope. I'll try this once or twice just to see if I can get up there. I know I can Z-phone, I don't have it in me to do any more voices. Yay! Now what? Was I supposed to cut something? Yeah, but if I dash on the string ball, I'm gonna run right off, yeah? Okay, well that's enough for now. Oh! And was that a patch of blank blackness that I saw up there?
Maintenance shortcut. Use this to return to the split in the cave's path. This is one way only.
That's not what I want to do. Right, I don't have the shock blocker yet. Oh, yeah, I can feel myself getting a little worn out.
Just a worm.
Oh boy.
Hippopotamus! I am Hippopotamus!
This is taking entirely too long. Wait a second. Why are you invincible again? Okay. I need to get better at dodging while using this. It seems to be pretty effective. Oh, hi. Okay. So, that is all for now. I'm going to take a break. Cursor Corruption is the next one up, but save that for another time. Again, maybe later today, but probably tomorrow. Give myself a break. So that's all for now. Thank you for joining me. This was fun. If you missed any part of this recording, check me out on YouTube, Flashman85 Live. Hopefully I'll figure out the upload problems by the end of the weekend. And if you're watching this on YouTube, catch me live on Twitch, and catch you next time. Thank you all. Bye-bye!